Christian, my old pal, good to see you. Long time no see. We're here, of course, in Freight Island in Manchester. I mean, it beats our usual set, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
It does, yeah. Shout out to everyone here at Freight Island. It's been beautiful. Obviously, I saw you guys doing the ones in Brighton. I couldn't make it the last few weeks, but that looked beautiful. Yeah, being here with thousands of England fans, it's been fantastic. They've hosted us very well. Obviously, up on the stage doing the watch-along was great.
Couldn't hear a thing up there. It was cracking, wasn't it?
It's always tough with those headphones.
Yeah.
And when it's loud, you've got the atmosphere behind you, you've got the game and the commentary and everything loud. It's tough. But the game is the main thing.
It was.
England got the win tonight. They topped the group. And we can talk about the game. It wasn't the greatest first half. I was frustrated. A lot of people, you were frustrated as well. And I think it's very easy to see the negatives with England. I mean, I relate it to Arsenal. Sorry to go back to Arsenal. I know that will annoy some people. But I've been watching Arsenal this whole season. And as soon as something goes wrong, because we haven't got over the line, especially in the Premier League, for a long time, everyone gets frustrated. Because England haven't got over the line in a long, long time, every time something goes wrong, every time there's a defensive error, every time we don't take a chance, everyone gets frustrated. But you saw sometimes you just have to be patient. The first half wasn't good, but we have a manager now who can tweak it tactically. Right? We conceded 2 goals in the first half against Croatia, although we scored 2 that were from set pieces. He tweaked it tactically. We were brilliant in the second half, scored 2 goals, won the game 4-2. Half-time today, the only tweak was Harry Kane staying further forward, staying in the box, being available for crosses, being available for balls in behind. And the first 15, 20 minutes of that second half were brilliant. Kane had 3 chances. One through the right-hand channel, he had a good shot, keeper made a good save, maybe could have done better. One way he found himself free on the edge of the box, tried to cut on his left foot, shot got blocked. And then the ball comes in, Bellingham with the goal first of all, with the Saka assist, shout out Bukayo Saka, my guy, got an assist, although it was a poor performance. Bellingham with a great finish. And then Kane gets his chance and he gets his goal. He had the chance against Ghana, which he didn't take, which he definitely should have, which he skied over the bar, where you would have put your money, your house, everything on Kane bagging that chance. And then today he got his chance, and he took it with a header, great header. He's on 3 goals now, 2 behind Messi. Can he still win the Golden Boot? I don't know, but
that's a good question,
at the end of the day, we topped the group, and people need to calm down a little bit. I get it. I get that England maybe underperformed. The quality's there, and maybe we were always expecting more under Southgate. We actually got to 2 finals. We actually did very well. I know we didn't get over the line.
Well, that's the point, mate. You bring Southgate in and you compared it to Arsenal, of course, under Arteta trying. I mean, the improvement under Arteta, even within a few years, was massive compared to what you were before. You were actually competing on a level, and the frustrations were growing year in, year out because you were trying to get over the hurdle. Difference is that was under the same system, well, a slightly tweaked system under the same manager bringing personnel in. Yeah. Whereas in this system, we've got an occasion where there's a team who have been under-firing and under-delivering for years. A manager had pulled them up from the depths, got them to 2 finals, a semi-final and a quarter-final. The whole point is, get Tuchel in here now with what Southgate's already made, so he can make those final few tweaks and get us over the hurdle. So results need to be a little bit quicker. And the main thing he was brought in was to fix our attacking display, because we looked very hesitant to go and kill games off under Southgate. Have you seen enough of that from England? Have you seen that quality in the final third to say Tuchel's made a massive difference here?
I don't think we'll know until we play the better teams. I'm going to be honest. No disrespect to the teams in the group, but they're 3 teams that you should be beating. They beat 2 of them and drew against one that in Ghana who put in a very good defensive performance. When we start playing against the Spains and the Frances and the Argentinas, then we'll know what Tuchel's going to do for this squad. I don't think it's been bad. I don't think it's been great. But like I said, when you play against the better teams, that's when you get found out. Like you say, Southgate took us from here to here, right? All we need to do now is go to there, that little bit further. 2 Euros finals in a row, penalty loss, then loss against Spain. Semi-final of the World Cup, got in 2018, knocked out against Croatia. Quarter-final in 2022, got knocked out against France, who got to the final and were very unlucky on penalties not to win it. Harry Kane missing a penalty to make it 2-2 in that game as well. So we haven't been far off. You know, this England team is very, very, very good. I think a lot of people talk about England like we've been so far off, like we haven't got out of groups. Old England teams never used to get out of groups, or used to go out in quarterfinals. Probably maybe better England teams. So Southgate did a very good job. Tuchel just has to top it off, just take us that little bit further. And can he do it? I don't know. There's so many good teams in the World Cup. Spain could win it, France could win it, Argentina could win it. Portugal, look at their midfield. Midfield of Vitinha, João Neves and Bruno Fernandes, arguably.
Well, look at our midfield. Look at our midfield. And Elliot Anderson, who's brought in, who's commanding a £100 million+ transfer fee, was poor today, though. He was very, very poor today, in my opinion. I don't think he could get in the game. Morgan Rogers, I didn't think was great. Are there any tweaks you'd make to our midfield? Because, as you said, against the bigger sides, if we display like a midfield performance like that, you're just going to get ran through.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I think Anderson can't play in a lone 6 by himself. I think he got found out a little bit. I don't think he was terrible, but he got found out. I think you need Declan Rice alongside him. Obviously, we'll come back in next game. But Bellingham, I think, was man of the match. I think he was absolutely fantastic. Just moments in that second half. He's a moments player. You saw, actually, he's tracking back in the first half. Some of the defensive tackles he's putting in as well were incredible. With the goal and then the assist for Harry Kane, definitely man of the match. How some people were calling for him not to start is outrageous. I wanted more from Rodgers, but again, he's going to come off the bench in the next game. Wanted more from Saka, but got an assist. And Kane got his goal. So yeah, look, we move on.
We do move on indeed, and we will be moving out of here quickly because they are pressing us for time here. But while I do have you just for a minute here, I want to ask you, off the back of this, how far can England go this World Cup? I want you to give me, no fence sitting, give me a place and who's going to be our player of the tournament.
It's an impossible question.
Just tell me. You got to give an answer.
I think they are good enough to win it.
Be a gambling man.
What I've seen so far, I would say France are favourites.
So how are we getting? Final, semi-final?
I don't know. France are favourites. I'll leave it at that.
Give me an answer.
England can win it. England can win it, but France are the favourites. I'll leave it at that.
And who's going to be our star man?
Jude Bellingham.
At least give me that.
Jude
Bellingham. Well, you heard it here first. Thank you so much for coming on, Christian. Of course, as always, if you want to stay up to date with everything on the channel, make sure you subscribe and tick that notification bell because the sports are not going anywhere. There's so much more content to cover for the rest of this World Cup. But from now, from me, from Christian, we'll see you soon.